What is going on, everybody? My name is Anthony, and today we've got another Bitcoin video for you. So there has been a lot going on in the world of cryptocurrency. Elon Musk has been tweeting again. I'm going to let you know what he said, why I'm not worried about it, and I don't think you should be either. Then we're going to take a look at a chart comparing Bitcoin's performance to that of the US dollar index. Talk about a quote that Jack Dorsey said, some positive news about Bitcoin, and what other publicly traded companies are holding Bitcoin in their treasury, as well as look at the charts, and I'll let you know where the price is going. So if you're more interested in the TA, the technical analysis, feel free to fast forward. But if you want the big picture, stay right here. And if you're someone who's serious about including cryptocurrency in your overall wealth building strategy, definitely subscribe right now. Activate that bell notification to stay posted. And so Elon Musk is out it again, and Bitcoin prices fell almost 5% on June 4th as investors grappled with Elon Musk's cryptic tweets on the cryptocurrency, raising speculation that the Tesla CEO might dump the firm's remaining 43,000, that's a typo, 43,000 Bitcoin. Here's the tweet. So basically, it's a breakup tweet. I'll let you guys read that for yourself. You got the hashtag, you got the broken heart, and it's kind of cryptic. It's not very clear, and in my mind, this is an unresponsible thing for Musk to do. Musk has kind of been playing puppet master. To me, it seems like he's kind of getting off on it, just having a little bit too much fun, and he's scaring a lot of people, causing a lot of retail investors to panic sell, and he's wielding so much power. He's become arguably, I don't even know if it's arguable, pretty much the biggest crypto influencer that there is right now. And in my opinion, he doesn't deserve to have so much power. So I want to show you something about the treasuries here. So this is a website called bitcointreasuries.net. And basically, this shows a whole bunch of publicly traded companies that all own Bitcoin. And as you can see, Tesla is number 2, owning their 43,000. But Michael Saylor, his company owns 92,000, right? Over double that amount. Square, Jack Dorsey is behind Bitcoin. Coinbase itself, obviously. And as you go further down the list here, you see more crypto-based companies. But, you know, at any moment, another big company could add Bitcoin to their treasury, and that would make sense for them to do so. And this is crazy too, because Tesla is continuing to struggle to generate earnings from their electric vehicle sales. So of the $594 million it reported, less than 1 million came from its actual business. The rest of their profits came from their profitable sales of their Bitcoin holdings. So yeah, Elon Musk sold some Bitcoin, but he also did it as a smart business move for Tesla. And he did it to make profits. He was taking some profit, right? Taking a little cream off the top, which is what we always preach on this channel, which is not a bad thing to do. So I am not entirely worried about Elon totally leaving Bitcoin because it's been doing great things for his business. Also, I have a funny feeling, and I might make a separate video about this one day, got a funny feeling that Elon Musk really wants Tesla to get in on the action. As far as Bitcoin mining goes, I feel like he's scheming. He did have a meeting with all the top mining companies in North America, with Michael Saylor actually, and I'm thinking there might be some reasons and some things going on behind that. Keep in mind that I said this moving forward. There are a lot of macro factors involved, which are much bigger than Elon Musk. So the fact that the US government keeps printing and printing dollars and giving their citizens stimulus packages, right? So if you look here on the weekly chart, the two assets being Bitcoin and the US dollar index, they are trending inversely to one another, reminding us, as it says here, that Musk remains irrelevant against much more pressing macroeconomic concerns, including inflation. So again, guys, Elon Musk, when he tweets, and you can take a look at this chart here, but Elon Musk, when he tweets, this is short-term FUD. If anything, these are buying signals, not selling, right? He's not changing the fundamentals here. So here's Bitcoin increasing. Here's the US dollar, which basically measures the strength of the US dollar, which is the world's reserve currency. It measures that against other foreign currencies. But you can see how Bitcoin's been doing great, and it's having a very natural pullback here. And the dollar, not so much. So Bitcoin is still a great store of value, and it's up 855% in the same time frame that the dollar has fallen substantially since the start of the pandemic here. And that's important for you to remember. I wanted to bring you that in this video to keep your mind. If you're a new investor in Bitcoin, I want you to keep your eyes on the big picture. Bitcoin is the most scarce and the hardest money or store of value really to ever exist. There are only 21 million of these things, and more people are interested in it. And all this short-term stuff, all these tweets, it's just noise. All right, Bitcoin has been declared dead plenty of times, and it always comes back bigger and better than ever. So let's take a look at the charts here. Okay, as you're looking here, we're looking at the daily chart. Now, the one thing I want to make you aware of on the daily chart is this green line, which is the 50-day moving average, a simple moving average, and this yellow line, which is the 200-day. And if you've been watching other analysts talk about this, they are talking about the fact that we could have what's known as a death cross coming in the near future. And that sounds really bad, and potentially it would be. So if this green line crosses under the yellow, then that would be an extremely bearish signal for Bitcoin. Then we could definitely see more downside pressure. And so that is something that I will be keeping an eye on this channel. Again, make sure you're subscribed. If we get a death cross, you bet your bottom dollar I'll be making a video about that. Feel free to rip me up in the comments section for saying bet your bottom dollar. That's fine. Also, smash that like button while you're at it. It helps the video rank. But basically, we'd be looking at this happening sometime within the next 2 weeks. But if we scroll into the 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see the continuation pattern of a symmetrical triangle forming here. All right, and here is what we have. And so the bad news is this is a continuation pattern, which has a tendency to break out in the same direction the asset was trending when the pattern was initially formed. So in this case, of course, Bitcoin was trending downwards when the pattern was formed. So there will be potentially some more downside here. But again, that's not bad news, guys. That's potentially a buying opportunity. Okay, so how low could this go if it breaks out? Well, here is the measured move. Let's say we break out here. And by the way, we should be breaking out of this pattern sometime before June 9th, probably around June 8th. So we're looking at 3 to 4 days. And Bitcoin's really going to make a decision here. If it breaks down, we could see it fall as low as that $24,000 target. If we go there, or even if we go to 29, I'm a buyer there. You know, you do you. You do whatever makes sense for you financially, right? And I'm never giving you financial advice on here, but I am not worried about Elon and his tweets and all the retail investors who are honestly just kind of acting like sheep and getting scared. I'm not worried about it personally. I've been in this space long enough to not worry about it. Now, on the flip side, if Bitcoin breaks out to the upside, which is a possibility, and maybe we're due for that, like it might be time for Bitcoin to do that. And if it does, we could be going as high as, let's say, $52,000 or certainly 50K. I think a more realistic target would probably be to come up to the 50-day moving average and give that a test. That would be, let's say, $45,000. So if you want to take a conservative target and lock in some profits, 45K might be a good idea. Again, not financial advice, but that's the pattern that has formed here. Again, I want to ask you to do me a favor and hit that like button. I want to thank you for watching. Remind you to never invest more than you can afford to lose in cryptocurrency assets. And above all, enjoy the ride. Later, guys.